Welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into a serious topic, the signs that a man is broken. Now I'm not talking about a broken leg or a broken arm, I'm talking about something much deeper. I'm talking about a broken spirit, a broken heart, a broken man. Recognizing these signs can be crucial in helping someone you care about. It's about understanding the silent struggles that many men face and providing support when they need it most. You see, folks, men are often taught to suppress their emotions, to man up and deal with their problems on their own. But the truth is, bottling up these emotions can have serious consequences. We're going to talk about the warning signs, the red flags that might indicate a man is struggling. We're going to delve deep into the psychology behind these signs, so you can truly understand what's going on beneath the surface. Because knowledge is power, and understanding these signs can empower you to make a real difference in someone's life. This is a big one, folks. When a man starts pulling away, withdrawing from conversations and isolating himself, it's a major red flag. It's like he's building a wall around himself, brick by brick. You might notice he's not engaging like he used to. He might give you short, clipped answers or just completely avoid eye contact. It's like he's physically present but mentally he's a million miles away. This withdrawal can extend to all areas of his life. He might stop going out with friends, stop participating in hobbies he used to love. It's like he's lost interest in everything that once brought him joy. Now this isn't about being antisocial or needing some alone time. This is about a deep-seated withdrawal that stems from something much deeper. It's a sign that he's hurting, that he's struggling to cope, and he's retreating inward as a way to protect himself. But here's the thing, folks. Isolation only makes things worse. It allows those negative thoughts and feelings to fester and grow. That's why it's so important to recognize this sign and reach out. Let him know that you're there for him, that you care. Encourage him to open up, to talk about what's going on. Remember, silence is the enemy here. We need to break down those walls and get him back to connecting with the world around him. Another telltale sign that a man is struggling is when he lets himself go. Now, I'm not talking about skipping a shave every now and then. I'm talking about a consistent disregard for personal hygiene and appearance. This could mean anything from neglecting basic grooming habits to wearing dirty clothes day after day. It's like he's lost interest in presenting himself to the world. This lack of self-care often stems from a deeper issue, a lack of self-worth. When a man is broken, he might start to feel like he doesn't deserve to look good or feel good. He loses sight of his own value. It's important to remember that our outward appearance is often a reflection of our inner state. When we feel good about ourselves, it shows. And conversely, when we're struggling internally, it can manifest in our physical appearance. If you notice a significant change in a man's hygiene or grooming habits, it's essential to approach the situation with sensitivity and compassion. Don't just nag or criticize. Instead, try to understand the root of the problem. Gently encourage him to take care of himself. Maybe suggest going for a walk together, getting a haircut, or even just taking a shower. It's about showing him that you care about his well-being and that he deserves to feel good about himself. This one can be heartbreaking to witness. You see a man who used to be so passionate about his hobbies, his interests, his life, and now it's like the spark has gone out. The things that used to bring him joy, the activities that used to light him up, now feel meaningless. It's like he's lost his zest for life. This loss of interest can be a major sign of depression. When a man is broken, he might experience a diminished capacity for pleasure. The things that used to make him happy just don't have the same effect anymore. Think about it like this. Imagine a favorite song that used to make you want to get up and dance. Now imagine hearing that same song and feeling nothing but emptiness. That's what it can be like for a man who's lost his passion. If you notice this sign in someone you care about, it's important to be patient and understanding. Don't try to force him back into his old hobbies if he's not ready. Instead, try to find new activities that might spark his interest. Maybe suggest trying something he's always wanted to do but never had the chance. Or even just spending time together doing something relaxing and enjoyable. The key is to help him reconnect with his sense of joy and purpose. It's about showing him that there's still beauty and wonder in the world, even when it feels like everything is falling apart. This sign is about more than just being grumpy. This is about a hair-trigger temper, where even the smallest things set him off. It's like he's constantly on edge, like he's one wrong word away from exploding. Now, anger is a natural human emotion, but when it becomes excessive or uncontrollable, it can be a sign of something deeper. It often masks other emotions like sadness, hurt, or fear. Think of it like an iceberg. The anger is just the tip you see above the surface. But beneath the surface, there's a whole lot more going on. Pain, resentment, frustration, maybe even despair. It's important to remember that this anger is often misdirected. He might lash out at you, at his friends, at strangers, even at inanimate objects, but the truth is, he's not really angry at them. He's angry at the situation, at himself, at the world. So how do you deal with this anger? First and foremost, don't take it personally. Remember, it's not about you. Try to stay calm and avoid getting defensive, which will only escalate the situation. If you feel safe doing so, you can try to get to the root of his anger. Ask him what's really going on, what's eating at him. But be prepared, he might not be ready to talk about it. If his anger becomes threatening or abusive, it's important to remove yourself from the situation and seek professional help. This one often goes hand in hand with withdrawal, but it's specifically about pushing away the people who care about him most. He starts to avoid social gatherings, cancels plans, and distances himself from loved ones. It's like he's retreating into his own little island of isolation, pulling up the drawbridge and cutting off all contact with the outside world. Now there are a few reasons why a man might do this. He might be feeling ashamed or embarrassed about what he's going through. He might be afraid of being judged or misunderstood, or he might simply not have the energy or motivation to maintain relationships. When you're feeling broken, socializing can feel like an impossible task. This isolation can be incredibly damaging. Social connection is essential for our mental and emotional well-being. It provides us with a sense of belonging, support, and purpose. When we isolate ourselves, we deprive ourselves of these vital nutrients. It's like trying to survive on a diet of junk food. It might fill you up temporarily, but it's not going to nourish you. If you notice a man in your life isolating himself, it's crucial to reach out. Let him know that you're there for him, that you care, and that you're not going to judge him. Encourage him to stay connected with loved ones, even if it's just a phone call or a quick visit. Remind him that he's not alone in this. Sleep is essential for our physical and mental health. It's when our bodies and minds rest and repair themselves. So, when a man's sleep is disrupted, it can have a significant impact on his overall well-being. We're talking about insomnia, where he's tossing and turning all night, unable to quiet his mind. Or maybe he's sleeping too much, using sleep as an escape from his problems. Either way, these sleep disturbances are often a sign of underlying stress, anxiety, or depression. It's like his mind is in overdrive, replaying his worries on repeat, making it impossible to truly relax. Now, everyone experiences sleep problems from time to time, but when it becomes a chronic issue, it's a red flag that something's not right. Think about it like this. Imagine your body is a car, and sleep is like filling up the gas tank. If you're constantly running on empty, eventually, you're going to break down. It's the same with our mental health. Chronic sleep deprivation can lead to a whole host of problems, including increased irritability and mood swings, difficulty concentrating and making decisions, weakened immune system, increased risk of serious health problems like heart disease, stroke, and diabetes. If you notice a man in your life struggling with sleep, encourage him to talk to a doctor or therapist. There are effective treatments for sleep disorders, and addressing the underlying issues can significantly improve his sleep quality and his overall well-being. Now let's talk about mental health head-on. Depression and anxiety are serious conditions that affect millions of men, and yet they often go undiagnosed and untreated. Men are often taught to suppress their emotions, to man up and deal with their problems on their own. But the truth is, bottling up these emotions can have serious consequences. So, what are some of the signs to look out for? Depression might manifest as persistent sadness, emptiness, or hopelessness. There could be a loss of interest in things he used to enjoy, changes in appetite or sleep patterns, fatigue or loss of energy, difficulty concentrating, remembering things, or making decisions, feelings of worthlessness or guilt, and even thoughts of death or suicide. Anxiety, on the other hand, might show up as excessive worry or fear, restlessness or feeling on edge, difficulty concentrating, irritability, muscle tension, sleep problems, and panic attacks. It's important to remember that everyone experiences these emotions differently. There's no one-size-fits-all approach to diagnosing depression or anxiety. If you notice a pattern of these signs in a man you care about, encourage him to seek professional help. A therapist can provide him with the tools and support he needs to manage his mental health. This is where things can get really dangerous. When a man is broken, he might turn to self-destructive behaviors as a way to cope with his pain. It's a way of numbing the emotional pain, even if it's just for a little while. This can take many forms, such as substance abuse. He might turn to alcohol, drugs, or other substances as a way to escape from his problems. Reckless behavior. He might engage in risky activities like driving under the influence, having unprotected sex, or getting into fights. Self-harm. In some cases, he might even intentionally hurt himself as a way to release emotional pain. These behaviors are a cry for help. They're a sign that he's hurting, that he's desperate, and that he doesn't know how to cope in a healthy way. It's crucial to understand that these behaviors are not about seeking attention or being manipulative. They're a way of dealing with overwhelming emotional pain. If you notice a man in your life engaging in self-destructive behaviors, it's essential to intervene. Talk to him about your concerns, express your love and support, and encourage him to seek professional help. When a man is broken, his mind is often consumed with worry, fear, sadness, or a combination of all three. It's like his mental bandwidth is completely overloaded, making it difficult to focus on anything else. Everyday tasks that used to be simple, like reading a book, following a conversation, or even just remembering where he put his keys, suddenly become monumental challenges. This inability to concentrate can have a ripple effect throughout his life. It can affect his work performance, his relationships, and his overall quality of life. Imagine trying to have a conversation with someone whose mind is constantly jumping from one worry to the next. It's like they're physically present, but mentally they're miles away. This lack of focus can be frustrating for both the man experiencing it and those around him. He might feel like he's losing his mind, while others might misinterpret his inattentiveness as rudeness or disinterest. If you notice this sign in a man you care about, be patient and understanding. Avoid overwhelming him with information or demands, and break down tasks into smaller, more manageable steps. Encourage him to take breaks when needed and to practice mindfulness techniques like meditation or deep breathing exercises to help calm his mind. This is perhaps the most concerning sign of all. When a man starts expressing feelings of hopelessness or worthlessness, it's a sign that he's lost sight of his own value, his own purpose. He might say things like, "What's the point of even trying anymore? I'm a failure. I'm just a burden to everyone. I'd be better off dead." These statements are not just expressions of sadness or frustration, they're cries for help. They're a sign that he's in a very dark place and that he needs immediate support. It's crucial to take these statements seriously, even if he says them in a joking or offhand manner. Don't dismiss them as attention-seeking or melodrama. If a man in your life is expressing these thoughts, it's essential to stay calm and listen attentively. Validate his feelings, reassure him that he's not alone, encourage him to seek professional help immediately. Remember, you don't have to have all the answers. Your role is to be supportive, to listen without judgment, and to help him get the help he needs. Look folks, we've covered a lot of ground today and it might seem overwhelming. But remember this, recognizing these signs is the first step towards helping a man who's hurting. If you recognize these signs in someone you know, it's important to reach out and offer support. Let him know that you care, that you're there for him, and that you're not going to judge him. Encourage him to seek professional help. Therapy can provide him with the tools and support he needs to navigate these challenges and find healing. Remember, showing compassion can make a world of difference. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content.